Hey everyone, it's Miranda. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, then hey, for the first time, why don't you subscribe, become the newest member of the Slash Squad. Here I review products you won't feel guilty buying and do looks you can actually recreate at home. Right now we do have a giveaway going on as well, which I will link in the description, and you do have to be a subscriber to enter. Today I wanted to share with you my drugstore spring date night makeup routine. I'm loving working in pops of pink and lighter shades into my makeup for spring, as well as an emphasis on glow, whether that be, you know, a glowy eye or glowy skin. And I think this look embodies all of that. For me, I consider this to be a light eye look because there's no dramatic wing liner or liquid liner in general. For you, maybe not, because it is still a cut crease after all. But I do consider this more of a lighter makeup look on myself personally. But either way, I think it's just a really nice way to define the features, add some glow, as well as a pop of color for springtime. So if you want to know how to create this look, just keep watching. Alright, so I'm starting out with a foundation that I recently talked about on the channel, did a first impression of a bunch of new Neutrogena makeup, and this was part of it, the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Hydrating Foundation Stick. A little bit of a mouthful, but it is their newest cream foundation, and I'm still testing it out. Overall, I'm really liking it, but I would definitely say that it caters more towards normal to dry skin, just because since I'm a combo skin girl, in my T-zone, I do get pretty shiny wearing this throughout the day, but the coverage lasts. Overall, pretty good foundation. I personally just have to make sure that I'm blotting. For my brows, I'm still using the CoverGirl Easy Breezy Fill and Define Pencil. I think that's what it's called. It's like a ridiculously long name. But this is still my favorite drugstore pencil at the moment, just because you can get really thin, precise strokes that really mimics natural brows. All right, the brows are done. Let's move on to the eyes. All right, I brought you in a little closer. Hopefully it'll be easier to see what I'm doing. So I'm gonna go in with the AOA Perfect Eyeshadow Primer. This is literally $1 and it works really well, so. All right, for my eyeshadow, I'm using the BH Cosmetics Hangin' in Hawaii palette. I do consider BH Cosmetics a drugstore brand just because of their price point and the fact that they are available now so readily in Ulta Beauty as well as Kohl's. So first I'm gonna go into Ohana, which is a light pink that is matte, and I'm gonna use that as my transition shade. I've been wearing this palette a lot lately, and I've actually been traveling with it a lot just because I feel like it has a really nice spring aesthetic and bunch of colors with the pops of pink, but also some staple neutrals as well. Next I'm going into Mahalo, which is this dark warm brown, and that is going to be my outer corner and crease shade. So I just put the brown down in my outer corner, swept it into my crease, and now I'm just going over the edges with that pink again to get a softer blend going from the brown to the pink. So we are gonna create a cut crease. I'm using the Revolution Beauty Conceal and Define Concealer because it is a drier formula. So just loading the concealer up onto a small concealer brush. You can also use a lip brush if you have one, something small and precise. And going in from the bottom of the lash line. I'm just gonna do a half cut crease today. So we're gonna stop probably about there. And remember, you wanna bring your cut crease just a little bit higher than your natural crease, so that way you can see the detail when your eye is open. And I do this by opening my eye and tracing out the new crease. All right, so that is what the cut crease looks like right after we've done the concealer. Now we're gonna go back into the eyeshadow palette. All right, back into the Hangin' in Hawaii palette. I'm going into Sandy, which is this really, really beautiful champagne. There are actually several champagne shades in this palette. Sandy's kind of the medium one. So that is what's gonna go just right over that concealer. Next I'm gonna go into Hula, which is a little bit of a brighter champagne, and that's gonna be my highlight shade for the inner corner as well as under the brow bone. It's got just a little bit more of an icy effect a little bit more of a silver tone than Sandy, which is more of a goldy champagne. Now I do want to blend this all together, so I'm gonna go back into Mahalo, which is the brown that we put in the outer corner, and I'm going to gently blend that right over that line where basically the concealer ended, so that we get less of a harsh contrast. So that makes it look a lot more soft. Lastly, for the eyeshadow, I'm gonna go back into Ohana, which was our pink shade, and actually just blend that under the lower lash line, just to give the look a little bit more balance. I'm gonna go ahead and tightline my upper waterline using the Neutrogena Intense Gel Eyeliner. Again, this is one of the new products that I talked about in that first impressions video, and I'm loving this for tightlining because it just stays put. And just adding the tiniest bit to the outer corner on my lower lash line. And I just kind of smoke it out with my finger. It adds a little bit of an illusion of fullness to my bottom lash line. All right, gonna go in and curl my lashes. I am gonna be doing falsies for this look, but it is absolutely not necessary. So if you don't wanna do falsies, you can just go ahead and put on some mascara at this point. I am gonna be using the CoverGirl Exhibitionist Mascara as like my base for my falsies. So I'm only putting a little bit on, but if you are not putting on false lashes, then go ahead and be generous with your mascara. I'm just going to get a thin coat to darken them up. This is actually a pretty dang good mascara. It's relatively new at the drugstore, but it definitely adds the drama. So, change of plans. I was gonna put falsies on, but I honestly just really like how this mascara is making my lashes look as I layer it, so I think we're just gonna leave it at mascara. I mean, that's a lot of drama as it is, right? Just gonna make sure I've got those corners flared out, because that's the effect that I like that I get with the falsies. Pleasant surprise, I'm not mad about it. All right, let's finish the face. I'm gonna go in with my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This is in Deep. It is a really nice light contour. Physicians Formula has only just started to really put out products that are suitable for darker skin. So this was one of them, but it's still pretty light. But this is their Deep Butter Bronzer, so I can use it as a contour, a pretty natural looking one. And I would consider myself to have like medium skin, medium tan in the summer. Then I'm gonna go into the CoverGirl Peach Punch Blush. This is in the shade 120, and I love this blush. It's the perfect peach. It's so pigmented, you don't need a lot at all. And as someone with like acne prone skin, the scent doesn't bother me at all, or at least irritate my skin. All right, so now I'm gonna go in with yet another Neutrogena product. I've just really been liking their new releases, so definitely check out the video I did. This is their Illuminator Stick, which is honestly like my new favorite drugstore highlighter. It is intense and gorgeous, so I'm gonna go ahead and blend that on top of my cheekbones. Can you see that glow? Every single time I put it on, I'm just like blown away. And I'm just gonna put a little bit on my nose and the Cupid's bow. To finish off the look, I'm doing my lips with the Revlon Cushion Lip Tint. This is in the shade Pink IRL. I love these for date night because they do dry down to be a tint rather than a lipstick, as long as you keep it in thin layers. So you have very minimal transfer, which is nice for both eating or drinking or smooching. Alright, so that is my spring date night routine. I just love how kind of light and feminine this look is, definitely giving emphasis to the glow both on the eyes and the skin. All the links to these products will be down below. If you want to see more tutorials like this, definitely hit thumbs up. I can't believe how long it's been since my last tutorial. It's good to just like sit down and do my makeup for y'all. Also, please hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Become the newest member of the Slashed Squad. If you've done both those things, then high five, but have you hit the bell icon so you know every time a new video goes live? And engage with this video in any way possible to make sure this face stays on your subscription page. I'll see you in my next one. Bye!